everybody, and welcome back to 1.19 Minecraft. And today I am going to be working on building another brand new farm for my factory, and that is a sugarcane farm. So over here, I've already got an automatic sugarcane farm going, but I want to create another one of these, and it's going to be a lot bigger. Now, the problem with this sugarcane farm is each one of these, automatic sugarcane collectors have to go, at least one block apart so that the redstone doesn't connect. But the one I'm going to build is I'm going to put all the sugarcane next to each other because sugarcane can grow right next to each other. And then I'm going to have just one observer that's going to activate, I'm hoping that I can do just one piston that will be able to push over all of the sugarcane and harvest them all at once. But I might do multiple pistons if that's easier. But I do have some sugarcane here. I'm going to go ahead and use this to start the farm. So what I need to get is some more observer blocks and also some pistons, which I don't know if I have any pistons made. I do have... Why do I have 44 pistons? I don't know why I have so many pistons. Alright, well, that's going to help. I've also got sticky pistons, which I'm probably going to need to turn these into sticky pistons. Now, the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to use either honey blocks or slime blocks, whatever one I have more of. I think all of the honey is down here in one of these chests. Yeah, this one right here. So I've got 4 honey blocks here, and I've also got bottles, so I can turn these into honey blocks as well. And the good thing is I do get the bottles back, and I can use that in my honey farm that I built last episode. Okay, so I've just collected up all of the resources here. I've got my pistons, slime balls if I need to make any more sticky pistons. I've got some honey blocks. I do need to see how much honey I've got collect up from the new bee farm. I'm hoping there's some in there that I can use because I'm probably gonna need some more honey blocks. I also have some redstone on me. I've got almost a stack that I can use for the redstone for this. So let's go ahead and start building. Oh, I also went to the nether and got some glowstone so I can finally finish putting the glowstone in the ceiling here. So I can put glowstone there, and I can also fill in these holes over here. So the first thing that I need to do is get rid of the floor and replace this with dirt. I'm finding that most of these farms, I need to change the floor from the wood to the dirt. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of... I guess I could do the entire floor. Okay, so I've just cleared out the floor to the farm here, and the reason why I did that is so that I can get to the dirt so I can plant the sugarcane down. And to plant the sugarcane, you do actually need the water, so I'm going to put, I think the water is going to go here. It might go one block back, but now I can put the sugarcane down like this, and if I grab my shovel, I can go ahead and clear out this entire area here. And then I can plant sugarcane all the way along this. It doesn't have to be a source block of water for the sugarcane to grow. It just has to be next to the water. So now that I've got that, the sugarcane will grow. And you can actually get rid of the water, and the sugarcane will all break, which is another good way of getting rid of all the sugarcane. The only thing is you have to manually plant it back. So I'll go ahead and manually put this back and let that grow. And the reason why I got rid of the floor is so that I can get to the dirt underneath. But it's also so that when it grows up, usually sugarcane only grows 3 blocks high. And then you can chop it off with a piston, which is going to go right here. Or I could put it in the wall, which is still something I'm trying to decide where I want to put this. Because I did want to add like a pusher on here that would push all of these at once. And the way I'm going to build that is what I need the honey blocks for, which are in here. So the way I'm going to build the pusher here is I'm going to use the honey blocks. Now, you have to put the honey block on the actual piston for this to work. And then you're going to put a block on each side. It can be any block. As long as it's not an immovable block like obsidian. Obsidian won't move. So I can actually test this if I put obsidian like on top of the honey block. So usually what will happen is once you push this out, the honey block will grab any blocks touching it and move with it. Now, with this, I've just turned a 1-block piston into a 3-block piston. And I can extend this all the way down the entire farm just by extending it out with the honey blocks. The only thing with that is you do have to make sure the honey blocks are touching each other like this, which will use a lot of honey blocks. But I have a way of using less of these, and I'll show you how that works. But now, if I activate this, I do have a button on me. So if I activate this, you can see it pushes all of these honey blocks, and that would knock over the sugarcane. And it doesn't actually pick up the obsidian. You can see the obsidian does stay there. This wood block also moves as well. It's kind of hard to see because it's behind here, but you can see that wood block is moving. Now, the way that I can make this so that you use less honey blocks, if I put another piston down here, put a honey block on that one, put 2 more pieces of wood on the side like that, and then put a button down, I can go ahead and activate this, and that one, if I go and push that button over there, if I can hit it, all 6 of these blocks here are all going to move. And then if I put another one right here, I could have another 3-block piston right here. Now, there is going to be an extra block on the side, just the way that the room is built. But I could have 3 of these, and then they're all going to be activated by an observer block that's going to be on top. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start building the first harvester here. And then I'm going to work on figuring out where I'm going to put the second harvester in once I get the first one set up. So the pistons are going to be in the wall here. So the first one is going to go right here, and these have to be sticky pistons. So I do need to change this over to a sticky piston. I'm going to put one here, and then I'm going to put the honey block along with some wood. You can use any block, but I'm just going to use wood. And then I'm going to put the next piston here, honey block, 2 pieces of wood like that, and then I could do one more over here like this. So I'll put the wood in and then the honey block, and then there's one extra block over here. So now that I've put the water in here, I can actually plant all the sugarcane down. And then over here, I'm just going to add another piston. Now for this, you don't actually have to use a sticky piston, because for this one, I could use a normal piston and put it on this block here, and then put the observer block straight on top, which I could do that for the rest of these, and that would make it a little bit smaller, because right now I'm adding an extra block by putting this push bar on here, and I could just do this with a bunch of regular pistons and make it a little bit shorter to the where all you need is a piston, and the observer block could go on top of it. So if I were to build this the normal way, I could probably fit more farms in here. I was thinking the push bar was going to be a cool addition to this to make it a little bit more efficient, but I think adding this is going to make it worse. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a bunch of pistons, which I've already got. They don't have to be sticky pistons with this. The thing about the push bar is you have to have sticky pistons so they can grab the honey blocks and move them. But this, I can just put an entire line of pistons like this, and then put one observer block just like in the middle here. As soon as that activates, I can have it go to every single one of these pistons. They all activate at once. Okay, so I've just connected up all of the pistons to this observer block, and I also put some wood on top of the water. So if I go and break this block, as you can see, there's still water down there. The reason I put the wood there is so that the sugarcane doesn't go into the water and then the allays can't grab it. So the water is still there and it still allows you to plant the sugarcane. But if I go ahead and build this up, as you can see, it just harvested all of the sugarcane. And now that I've got this hooked up to just one observer block, as soon as this middle one grows up, it'll activate all of these. You can also add multiple observers, so I can put another one, like over here. If I wanted to have, like, multiple sugarcane grow up and then activate this, I could. But I'm just trying to save resources by having one observer block activate all of these. So that's how I'm going to build this. And because this is a little bit smaller, all it takes up is 2 blocks. So if I build the next one starting here, if I build, the redstone needs to go on this layer here. So if I build an entire row of redstone like this sugarcane, it's not sensitive to blocks, so the sugarcane will still grow next to these blocks, and the allays should be able to fly up and grab the sugarcane from back there. I should probably give one of these guys some sugarcane so I can test this. I'm gonna do that a little bit later, once I get this done. But this entire area here would be the redstone, and then this will be the pistons. The sugarcane would go here. I'm just gonna put a block down. That's where the sugarcane would grow. I can do the exact same thing again. Put redstone, put another row of the pistons, and then sugarcane right here. So I can get 3 of these put in the farm here. I think that's going to be a lot better than using the push bar. Oh, great. This is not good. Quick, block it up. Oh, no. How did you get in here? No, this is not good. Alright, let's get over here. I didn't want the creeper to come in and explode everything. Alright, there we go. I got rid of the skeleton. Let's go to bed so that I don't get attacked by mobs. So what I need to do now that I've got the plan for how I'm going to build this, I'm going to go ahead, get rid of that observer. I could also put in, I think I'm going to use wood, just to kind of block up this redstone so that stuff can't come in. I don't know if that creeper is still out there, so I'm not going to go outside and grab up those extra blocks. I'm just going to block this up with some wood on top like this. It also blends in with the pistons, which looks nice. So this is how the farm is going to work. I've already built another one here. It's really easy. So I'll go ahead and put down the blocks like this, redstone along the back, and I just need one observer like in the middle, and that will activate all of those. I'm going to do the same thing here. Also, I don't know why I'm using the terracotta blocks. I'm going to build this all out of wood because it's a lot easier to get, because it can be any block as long as it conducts electricity. So I'm just going to use wood blocks here. And that way, it saves resources, because the terracotta is kind of rare, and I want to save that for the building itself, because I do have spots where I still need to put terracotta down. So I'll go ahead and replace all this with wood. This right here is going to be the water. So let me go and grab my shovel and put the water down. Okay, so I've just put down the water underneath here. I blocked it up with the wood so that the sugarcane doesn't fall down there. This is the redstone for this bit. That farm is built and ready to go. This one, I just need to finish putting in the pistons. The water is all set. So the only thing I need to do now is just add some more blocks here just to keep the sugarcane from falling underneath anything. I'm pretty sure the allays can get back here and collect up the sugarcane, but just to make sure that it falls just in this one gap, I'm just going to add some extra wood in as some protection. I do have plenty more wood in here, so I'm going to go and grab some more so I can actually build the rest of this. Alright, so this farm is pretty much built and ready to go. All I need to do now is put in the sugarcane. So if I grab my stack of sugarcane, put it down like this, that will start growing. I'm going to go put the sugarcane down in this one. Now that bit over there, the only reason I have that is because it goes outside. And I probably could push this back like another block and build those pistons into the wall. Probably should have done that so I can get some extra space over here. But it should work. So all these farms do work. If I go and build up some sugarcane in front of the observer block, it should break it. There we go. So that's how the farm works. The next thing I need to do is add the Allay item collector. Now, I've done other videos where I've showed you how to make the Allay item collector. If you want to learn how to make that, you can watch the bee farm video or the Allay item collecting video that I did with the sheep farm. If you want to learn how to make one of those. I'm going to build this one just off camera because they're really easy to make. But the farm is basically complete. I can go ahead and test this. Let me get a door real quick so I can get some of the allays in here. I'm probably just going to use one for this. Oh, well, two of them just flew in there. Alright, so there should be one allay in here collecting the sugarcane. And I'll go ahead and activate this just so he hears where he needs to place it. I'm going to do just a quick little test run here to show you how this works. So if I put a bunch of sugarcane down like this and then activate it, it will harvest up all the sugarcane, and the allay should bring it over here. I don't know where he keeps finding sugarcane at. I guess there must be some just left over, but if I go and activate all of these, all the sugarcane, I'm going to go and stay out here so that the allay will go ahead and grab it and not bring it to me. He should put it all on the note block. There he goes. I heard him. He dropped it all. Yep, there it is. It's all on the note block. Now, I don't have the collection system set up, so it's not going to go down in the chest. But I'm going to build that off camera. So that way, next episode, this will be fully automatic, and this allay will be able to harvest up any of the sugarcane. So that's going to be it for today. So I'm going to go and end the episode here. So make sure to leave a like and to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.